Take a good look at what you see right now. This beautiful full-length mink coat and everything else on your screen. The jewels, the purse, the luggage, everything can be yours. Someone watching the program from home this week will win it all as NBC Television presents a new game of bidding, buying, and bargaining. The Price is Right. And here to conduct the most exciting shopping spree on television, Bill Cullen.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. Hi. Well, hello. Hello, and welcome to The Price is Right. We have a question for you, and it is simply this. Do you think that you are a good shopper? Well, now, a little later on, we're going to give you at home a longer look at that fabulous full-length pastel mink coat you just saw, which can be yours if you really are a skillful shopper. So that gives you something to think about. Right now, however, I'd like you to meet the four bargain hunters who came here to match their shopping skills as they compete for some real terrific bargains. They are reading from your left to right. First off, Mrs. Bernice Russell. Hello, Mrs. Russell.
Hello.
How are you? What do you do?
I'm a housewife.
Well, good. There is no more noble occupation. From where, ma'am?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Well, I do declare we're happy to see you here.
Thank you.
That's very nice. Do you make pralines?
No, I've never tried. I think that's difficult.
Everyone, I thought, in Louisiana made pralines,
Well,
but
it's much easier to go to New Orleans and buy them.
that's something I never thought of, Mrs. Russell, but we sure are happy to. What do you do? Do you have any hobbies?
Well, I'm a Girl Scout leader.
That's something I always wanted to be, but I never could make it. Sitting on your left is a very handsome gentleman here, Mr. Eric Gates.
That's it, yes. Mr.
Where are you
Stone.
from, sir?
I'm from London, England.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you know where Baton Rouge is, sir?
No, but I've been trying to find out just before the program.
It's down, you know where the Mason-Dixon line is, do you?
Yes, I do, yes.
Oh, somewhere around there, south of there, I think. What do you do, by the way, in London, England, Mr. Gates?
I'm a dance instructor. I have a studio there in London.
Oh, actually, you are?
Yes.
And you're over here just vacationing?
Well, getting ideas of different dances, you know, and things like that in New York.
What's our favorite dance, or as you say, speaking much more clearly than I, what's our favorite dance?
Well, here in New York, I think the favorite at the moment is merengue and cha-cha-cha, and we do that in London, too, you see.
Oh, you cha-cha-cha in London?
Yes, oh, yes.
Oh, dear, I thought with the austerity and everything, that wasn't quite proper over there.
No.
And the merengue, I don't know about that one.
Well, that's another South American dance, you know.
Oh, good. Well, we'll get into a little more. Maybe we can have you do a dance with, are you married, Mr. Gates?
No, not yet.
Congratulations, sir. Here's a single young lady next to you, Miss Jacqueline Scott. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello, Bill.
And where are you from?
I'm from Sikeston, Missouri.
Sikeston, Missouri. And Mrs. Jean Fliss is on your left. And where are you from, ma'am?
Buffalo, New York.
Well, we are happy to have all of you here. And now that we have you all introduced to the audience and to each other, you bargain hunters, get ready, because for the next 30 minutes, you have all the money in the world at your disposal. With it, we invite you to bid for the merchandise we are going to put up for sale. Bid as high as you like and stop whenever you like. If yours is the highest bid under the actual retail price, you win the item, and it is yours to keep. However, if yours is the highest bid over the actual retail price, you will be penalized, and you will not be permitted in the next round. That's the way our penalty works here. So, shop wisely and shop carefully, because we never know what's coming up next. The shopper who has the highest amount of assets at the end of the program will get an opportunity to return tomorrow to compete for more exciting bargains. And I hope that makes that's real plain to you. So, if you can outshop the competition, you can be with us for days, weeks, months, years. As long as we go on, you can be here with us. Good luck to all of you. And right now, if you're all ready, let's take a look at our first item. And get a look at this. Examine this handsome Westinghouse color television set with automatic compatible reception, 3 separate color circuits, full range color control, a 22-inch rectangular screen in a traditional classic table model made of mahogany with a gold finish. Now, the price authority on this one is the Westinghouse Corporation. Now, you've all had a look at it. I've described it to you, so let's get going with the bidding. We're going to start with you, Mrs. Russell, on account of you're first in line there. What is your bid?
I'll begin with 75.
75?
Mm-hmm.
All right, $75 for Mrs. Russell. Remember, the highest bid under the actual retail price. You now, Mr. Gates.
I'd say $100.
$100 for Mr. Gates from London, England. Miss Scott.
$125.
$125 for Miss Scott, and we're moving up, and we come now to Miss Fliss, who is from Buffalo, New York. Yes, Miss Fliss.
Oh, it'd be worth about $250 to me.
You would say $250. Well, that's putting a high value on it is because of your worth, and that's a real good one. Now, Mrs. Spliss says $250. That's the highest bid. Mrs. Russell, your chance to raise it.
I think I will raise it.
Good.
$295.
$295 says Mrs. Russell from Baton Rouge. Mr. Gates from London.
Say, 300.
300 says Mr. Gates. That's a lot of pounds, isn't it?
Very.
We get over there to Miss Scott now. Miss Scott,
$325.
yes. 325 for Miss Scott. She has the high bid thus far. Mrs. Spliss, you can raise the bidding.
Oh, I'll raise it to $350.
350 says Mrs. Spliss. So that's the high bid at the moment. And now we're back to Mrs. Russell to see what she has to say. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to still stay in this game, and she had...
350.
350?
350.
I'll say 385.
385. That's a noble try, and you're up there with the high bid now, Mrs. Russell. Mr. Gates, sir, our dance instructor.
390.
390 says Mr. Gates, who at the moment is high. Miss Scott.
400.
400 says Miss Scott, and we're back to Mrs. Spliss. A good song title, Back to Mrs. Spliss. Yes, Mrs. Spliss?
$415.
Mrs. Spliss says $415, and back to Mrs. Russell from Louisiana.
$420.
You keep going up, and good for all of you. $420. Mr. Gates, our dance instructor.
$424.
He could have bid all night. $424. Miss Scott.
$450.
$450. And up we go. Mrs. Spliss.
I like that set.
Uh-huh. I do too.
$475.
$475 says Mrs. Spliss. She's bidding now on affection. Over to you, Mrs. Russell.
I think
$475.
I'll freeze my bid at the last bid I made. Was $425?
$420 was your last bid, and
$420.
you're going to freeze right there. All right, we have a frozen Mrs. Russell, and we go over to Mr. Gates to see what he'd like to do.
I'll go 480.
480 for
Yes.
Mr. Gates, who is now top bidder. Miss Scott.
485.
485 says Miss Scott. Mrs. Spliss, you may either bid or freeze, whichever you want. Any of you may now.
I think I'll stop at $475.
Mrs. Spliss stays at 475. That leaves us with Mr. Gates and Miss Scott. Miss Scott's high with 485, and we're back to you, Mr. Gates. What would you like to do?
I think I'll pass too. I'll freeze on that.
Mr. Gates is going to freeze on that one, so that closes the bidding on this one. Now, let me briefly review the bids we have thus far to give everybody at home a chance to see what we have. Mrs. Russell, our first lady, has bid $420. Mr. Gates has bid $480. Miss Scott has bid high, $485, and Mrs. Spliss has $475. Now, if I may have the top secret envelope. Thank you, Beverly. And
They all win.
I do, too. That would be pretty bad. We'd have to get 3 more television sets.
True.
Let me see what I have here. I have the total value of this set here. Look at that. Isn't that, Isn't that sense? We know who the winner is, and we're going to tell you right now. The retail price on this one, are you all anxious? All right, is $600. That makes Miss Scott the winner. Congratulations to you, Miss Scott. Take that over to her if you will. Miss Scott, you are the winner with your bid of $485. Ordinarily here I check the overbids to see who will be eliminated in the next round, but there are no overbids in this one, so automatically you all are in the next round. And congratulations to you, Miss Scott.
Thank you.
Have you ever watched color television at all?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's delightful. You can hook this set up and see things in color or black and white.
Mom.
Can you imagine seeing me in color now, the beautiful way I'm dressed here? Wouldn't that be chic in color?
It wouldn't
All right,
be.
I want you to watch this show in color when you get home. Of course, it's on in black and white, and if you see it in color, there's something wrong somewhere. And incidentally, it'll be a beautiful blue. Incidentally, very often there is a surprise bonus panel, I want you to know this, that goes with the item you're bidding for. You'll never know when the bonus may pop up. Actually, I don't either. It's revealed only when I tear open the envelope after the bidding is over. So keep in mind, you may be in for a very pleasant surprise if that bonus comes up. All right, now, let's see. May we take a look at our next item, please, and see what we have coming up. Isn't that something? Well, now just let me describe this for you if I may. This is a 103-piece set of Royal Jackson china, service 412. In the lovely queen lace pattern. It's a delicate pink lace motif on soft gray background with palladium trim. Fine, translucent, vitrified china made for strength, durability, and duty. And our price authority on this one is the Royal Jackson China Company itself. Now, before the bidding actually starts on this one, let's show our audience at home the actual retail price. You folks at home can take a look, and there is the actual retail price on that one. So now we know what we're doing. We will begin with the bidding. Let me see, we started with you, did we not, Miss Russell? Miss Russell, so Mr. Gates, it's you for the plates. Yes, Mr. Gates?
Well, I'm not very familiar with China, but I should say about $70.
Mr. Gates opens the bidding at $70.
Yes.
Excellent, Mr. Gates. How about you, Miss Scott?
85.
85 for Miss Scott. Mrs. Fliss?
$90.
$90, says Mrs. Fliss. Mrs. Russell?
95.
95. Mr. Gates?
I'll go 98 on it.
98.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Miss Scott?
110.
110. Mrs. Fliss?
$100.
No, you must go over
yeah.
110 or stay where you are.
$115.
Mrs. Fliss says $115. Back to you, Mrs. Russell.
120.
Yes, ma'am. 120. Mr. Gates?
125.
125, says Mr. Gates. Miss Scott?
130.
130. Mrs. Fliss?
I'll stay at my $115.
Mrs. Fliss stays at 115. Mrs. Russell?
I'll stay at 120.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Gates?
I'll say 132.
132 for Miss Gates. Mr. Gates. 1,000 pardons, I. Miss Scott?
Try my luck too far.
Well?
133.
133 for Miss Scott. That was a daring, bold stroke, Miss Scott. Oh, that took a lot of nerve. How about you, Mr. Gates?
135.
Good going. That upped her $2. How about you, Miss Scott? How do you strike back, or do you?
137.
You saw him, too, and raised him, too. How about you, Mr. Gates?
139.
139.
Yes.
He sees your two and raises you, too. Miss Scott? Miss Scott looks mean at Mr. Gates.
No.
You're going to
No,
stay?
stay.
Miss Scott is staying where she is at $137. That closes the bidding. And now let me review the bidding for you. Mrs. Russell has $120. Mr. Gates has $139. Miss Scott, $137. And Mrs. Fliss, $115. And now may I have the envelope with the price of that very handsome item. And a handsome item it is, 103 pieces. Thank you. Let me see here what we have. And I hope... This envelope here, the way it's sealed, is worth about $4. Let me take a look. Well, the Chinaware on this one, let me see who is closest. The Chinaware set the actual value, $152.50. And that makes you, Mr. Gates, the winner. Congratulations. It is remarkable, Mr. Gates. It is remarkable. A dancing teacher from England over here on a brief holiday learning the cha-cha should win a 103-piece dinner set. I think that's delightful. But we have a bonus for you. We told you we never knew when they were cropping up. One is cropped up, and you get this one automatically, Mr. Gates. To wash those beautiful dishes, your bonus is a new double-rinse Youngstown dishwasher with vinyl coated, there it is, rack slides, and an electric heating unit. Isn't it beautiful? And it's just the dishwasher, by the way, sir. This is worth $224.95, bringing your total at the moment to $377.45. Congratulations to you, sir. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That is a real good piece of going, that's all I can say. Right now, we're going to be back with a few more surprises and some very fine things in just a moment. But first, let's say we take a look at this message from NBC.
The magic sword, the sword of Lancelot. Is it endowed with a special power? Can it instill confidence where it is lacking? Merlin the Wise uses it to do just that. In this week's adventure of Sir Lancelot, you'll see how King Arthur's seer restores courage in a young knight and enables him to conquer his fears and overwhelm his enemies. Then this forlorn and somewhat confused face will greet you at the beginning of and during the half hour known as Stanley. Buddy Hackett portrays the young man who has more troubles than anyone. Did you ever Ever have one of those days when absolutely nothing goes right? Well, meet Francis Minahan. That sort of thing happens to him every day. William Bendick stars as a man with unrelenting bad luck, whose very act of unselfishness results in more bad luck. See The Misfortunes of Mr. Minahan on Robert Montgomery Presents in color. Sir Lancelot Stanley and Robert Montgomery Presents tonight over most NBC stations.
Okay, that's pretty good advice to you. So while you're thinking about that, what say we here, the contestants and myself, all take a look at our next item. May we see our next item, please? And I think this is something you are all going to enjoy immensely. Here it comes. Actually, you'll see it described on there. It is a poster. We invite you to bid for a glamorous 20-day cruise for two to the Caribbean on the luxurious SS Ocean Monarch of the Furness Witty Lines. Now, you're going to visit beautiful Trinidad, exciting Havana, San Juan, Martinique, St. Vincent, and many other fabulous tropical islands. Now, I tell you this so you'll be able to figure the price. Accommodations are 2 beds and Pullman on B deck. B as in boy. Good thinking. Now, the price authority for this one is the Furness Witty Company, and we'll begin the bidding this time with you, Miss Scott.
$500.
Miss Scott starts the bidding at $500. All right, ma'am. And now, Mrs. Fliss.
Sounds like a good cruise. I'd pay $700 for
$700. Don't forget accommodations for 2 and a Pullman. You can take your own Pullman with you on B deck. Now, you, Mrs. Russell.
I didn't hear her bid. What was it?
$700, ma'am.
I'll bid 1,000.
$1,000 comes from Mrs. Russell over there. And Mr. Gates.
Say $1,050.
$1,050 for Mr. Gates. 1050 is up. Back to you, Miss Scott.
1,100.
1,100 says Miss Scott. And that moves us over to Mrs. Fliss.
$1,250.
1250 says Mrs. Fliss. And the bidding goes up. Back to you, Mrs. Russell.
$1,275.
Yes, ma'am, $1,275. Mr. Gates, sir.
$1,285.
$1,285. Miss Scott.
1,300.
1,300 is the bid. Mrs. Fliss.
$1,500.
$1,500. Remember, all of our contestants are being careful not to overbid. You, Mrs. Russell.
How many days was it?
I have to go back and look. Just a moment. How many days? 20-day cruise, 4-2.
Ooh.
And 20 nights, too.
$1,525.
$1,525. Thank you, Miss Russell. Mr. Gates.
$1,575.
$1,575, says Mr. Gates. How about you, Miss Scott?
1,600.
$1,600. Mrs. Fliss.
$1,650.
$1,650. Back to you, Mrs. Russell. 20 days, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
$1,655.
$1,655. Thank you, Mrs. Russell. Mr. Gates.
$1,658.
$1,658. That's
I'm very careful.
That's a nice round number. Miss Scott, what would you say?
I will freeze at my last bid.
1,600. Miss Scott freezes. Just my kind of luck. How about you, Mrs. Fliss?
Well, I like more rounded numbers.
I used to know a very nice round number in Pittsburgh.
$1,675.
$1,675 for the top bid. Mrs. Fliss now has a nice round number. How about you? Would you like to round out your number, Mrs. Russell?
No, I think I'll pass my last bid.
You're going to pass. You stay right at 1,655. That leaves us Mr. Gates.
I freeze on that, too.
Mr. Gates stops at 1,658, and that automatically closes the bidding. All right, let me review these bids for you now. Mrs. Russell says $1,655. Mr. Gates says $1,658. Miss Scott says $1,600. And Mrs. Fliss, who likes round numbers, came up with $1,675. And Beverly, let's see what we have here. I will open this. This is our highly secret type card. Oh, you're all in for a doozy of a surprise along about here, kids. The actual value of this Caribbean trip is $950, which means you have all overbid. Now, I'll tell you what happens when you all overbid. We keep this. It automatically goes along with the next set of bidding. And because you all have overbid, no one is going to be eliminated along about this time. So, on the next one, we'll have this cruise thrown in. You will not be bidding on the cruise, but you will be bidding on whatever is next. Right now, though, before we get to the next one, let's say we take a moment or so off from this interesting game of The Price is Right and catch a few interesting words from our hosts, NBC.
Have you ever been in a forest fire? Have you ever fought a raging forest fire? Have you ever seen, close up, the terrible damage a forest fire does to trees, to wildlife, to outdoor sport, to forage for livestock, to the source of the precious water we use? Last year, forest fires destroyed national wealth and weakened our national strength. They seriously endangered many communities and vital communications. So let's keep in mind what Smokey said.
Please be careful. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Well, now, let's get to work with something for you folks at home. Yes, sir, for you at home, here is your chance to prove to us and to yourself and to your neighbors and everyone in your family just how good a shopper you are. Because everything you're about to see, repeat, everything you're about to see can be yours if you at home make the right bid. Now, first, let's take a real good look at what is in our home showcase. This is what you're bidding for.
Our home showcase consists of a full-length natural royal pastel mink coat with a rolled shawl collar and deep turn-back cuffs from the house of Morris Hessel, Master Furrier. And the following accessories: a white satin hat, quilted design trimmed with a rhinestone pin, gold-plated clasp earrings by Monet, elbow-length evening gloves, imported from West Germany, styled in stretched nylon satin, a genuine alligator pocketbook with a gold-plated clasp styled by Koblenz, an 8-ribbed imported Italian silk umbrella with bone handle, and a durable lightweight 2-piece luggage set by Samsonite.
Well, now, those are the items in our home showcase for this week. Add them up and send us your total estimate to the penny for the entire showcase. If yours is the highest bid under the actual retail price, every item of merchandise that you have seen right here in this showcase will be yours. Now, here is Don Pardo to tell you how you can submit your showcase bid.
Write your name and address on the back of a postcard, under it the exact amount of your bid to the penny. Address your postcard to Mink Showcase, Box 210, Grand Central Station, New York, New York. All entries for this week's showcase must be postmarked no later than midnight, Friday, November 30th. The decision of the judges will be final. Bill?
Well, thank you, Donald. Now, one thing, if you at home didn't get a chance to estimate the entire mink showcase, don't worry about it, because we're going to be showing it again tomorrow. As a matter of fact, every day this week. So be watching, look it over real good, and that way your estimate might be real close. Now, we have another real fabulous thing coming up for our 4 guests. However, before that, here's a word we think you might be interested in hearing from NBC.
This is 7th Avenue in the heart of the garment district. This is the rag jungle, a man-made jungle where each day more than 200,000 live by the thimble, the needle, the incessant whir of the sewing machine. But for each truckload of finished garments, there is another side of this story. A story of corruption, graft, violence, murder. Behind plush showroom walls, millions of dollars change hands each week for protection. But what of those who dare to resist? This is a frank and shocking drama of the rackets that control one of America's most important industries, the garment industry. Paul Newman as Charlie Corelli, son of a small-time manufacturer, seeks to expand his father's business and comes into conflict with the ruthless syndicate. Taking steps to end the reign of the racketeer, he incites a reign of terror. Starkly realistic, openly exposing underworld elements in the garment industry today, the Kaiser Aluminum Hour presents The Rag Jungle. See it Tuesday night over most of these NBC television stations.
Okay, now, That's a word that we hope you will pay heed to. But right now we have a real surprise. If our guests will just get ready for a shock, let's take a look at our next item. You all ready? Okay, we have something real fine to show you. Take a look at this. Now, one of you bargain hunters is going to own this car within the next 2 minutes, if the price is right. This is the magnificent new 1957 Chevrolet. It's a 6-cylinder, 4-door sedan, Bel Air model in two-tone. The car is equipped with standard shift. It has white-wall tires and heater. This model was purchased at Don Allen, world's largest Chevrolet dealer, located in the General Motors building. Now, we gave you a complete description so you can make your bids more accurate. Our price authority on this one is Don Allen, and I think we opened the bid last time with you, did we not, Miss Scott? I think Miss Scott opened the bidding, so we're going to open this time with you, Mrs. Fliss.
$2,500.
$2,500, says Mrs. Fliss, to start the bidding, and that moves us over to Mrs. Russell. Yes, ma'am?
You started high.
You
I wasn't expecting
you may,
that.
you may, Mrs. Russell, underbid if you want. On the first bid, you do not have to go over. You can bid under if you think the price should be under.
$27.50.
$27.50. That wasn't under, was it?
No.
All right, $27.50 for Mrs. Russell. Mr. Gates, sir, I remind you, sir, you too can bid under if you want.
Yes, 2,800.
$2,800.
Yes.
Miss Scott, I remind you, oh, what's the use? No one pays any attention to me anyway. Miss Scott.
What?
Yeah, I remind you, you can bid under if you want.
$2,900.
$2,900. The top bid is $2,900. It belongs to Miss Scott. We go to Mrs. Fliss. Yes, ma'am.
$31.50.
$31.50, says Mrs. Fliss. And back to Mrs. Russell over there.
$3,200.
Mr. Gates.
3,300.
33. Miss Scott.
$3,400.
34. Mrs. Fliss.
$3,500.
35, says Mrs. Fliss. Back to you, Mrs. Russell.
Freeze.
Mrs. Russell freezes right at 3,200. Mr. Gates.
3,600.
36, says Mr. Gates. Miss Scott.
I freeze.
Miss Scott freezes at 3,400. Mrs. Fliss.
I freeze.
Mrs. Fliss freezes, and that automatically closes the bidding. Now, we remind you that on this one is that Caribbean trip. That goes to the winner of this one. It's held over. Let me sum up the bidding here. Mrs. Russell says $3,200. Mr. Gates says $3,600. Miss Scott says $3,400. Mrs. Fliss says $3,500. Beverly, do you have? Yes. The car keys are in here, aren't they? We have the keys and everything in here. Has an automatic key. It opens the door. Isn't that fine? And, well, here it is. You ready over there? Get set for the big news. The price of this Chevrolet sedan, the actual retail price, $2,575. You're all over once again.
Oh.
That means that when we come back again tomorrow, the first thing we have is going to get, in addition, the Chevrolet sedan and a trip to the Caribbean for two. Roughly $3,400, $3,500, and $25 worth of extra stuff. But right now, let's sum up the total bidding. Thank you, Beverly. Let's see what the folks have won. What have you won thus far, Mrs. Russell? Do you remember?
Not a thing.
Not a thing, for a total of nothing. How about you, Mr. Gates?
Well, I won a Chinaware set and a Youngstown, is it? Youngstown dishwasher?
That's right, for a grand total of? $377. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Miss Scott, what do you say?
Color television set.
A color television set for Miss Scott, and she has won a total of $600. How about you, Mrs. Fliss?
I want a round number, 0.
A nice round number for Mrs. Fliss, who won nothing. That means you, Miss Scott, as the top winner on today's show, can come back tomorrow, and you will be the defending champion. We'll see you again tomorrow, all right? And to our whole bunch, thank you ever so much. We hope that all of you folks at home will be looking in tomorrow to get another look at that beautiful mink home showcase. Fabulous mink showcase, which you will have the right to bid on. Until then, this is Bill Cullen saying to all of you, and particularly our fine bunch of guests, thank you ever so much, and I bid you a good day, for the price is right. Bye, everybody.
The magic sword, the sword of Lancelot. Is it endowed with a special power? Can it instill confidence where it is lacking? Merlin the Wise uses it to do just that. In this week's adventure of Sir Lancelot, you'll see how King Arthur's seer restores courage in a young knight and enables him to conquer his fears and overwhelm his enemies. Then this forlorn and somewhat confused face will greet you at the beginning of and during the half hour known as Stanley. Buddy Hackett portrays the young man who has more troubles than anyone. Did you ever have one of those days when absolutely nothing goes right? Well, meet Francis Minahan. That sort of thing happens to him every day. William Bendick stars as a man with unrelenting bad luck, whose very act of unselfishness results in more bad luck. See The Misfortunes of Mr. Minahan on Robert Montgomery Presents in color. Sir Lancelot Stanley and Robert Montgomery Presents tonight over most NBC stations.
Do you think you're a good shopper? How much do you think this hat is worth? How about this handbag? What would you bid for this diamond-studded wristwatch? All this and a fabulous full-length mink coat will be yours if you make the best estimate of the price of all these beautiful things. Someone watching the program from home this week will win it all as NBC Television presents a new game of bidding, buying, and bargaining. The Price is Right. And here to conduct the most exciting shopping spree on television, Bill Cullen.
Hello and welcome to The Price is Right. This is our second consecutive program. You know, we gave away some terrific bargains yesterday, and if you think you're a real good shopper, the real big bargain, the one you just saw, can be yours. And I'll tell you why. A little later on, we're going to give all you people at home a chance to bid for that fabulous full-length mink coat, the one you'll be wearing if you were really a skillful shopper. Right now, though, I'd like you to meet 4 bargain hunters who came here to match their shopping skills, as it were. So let's take a look at them. They're going to compete for some real terrific bargains. Yesterday's winner, and back for her second day, is Mrs. Phyllis Hemingway, whose bidding skill brought her $1,535 worth of merchandise. Mrs. Hemingway, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
You
Very
really
nice
did
to
all.
be here again.
What all did you win yesterday?
A Caribbean cruise, a collie puppy,
Yeah.
and a wonderful bonus of Florsheim shoes.
The cruise and a collie puppy and a bonus of shoes. Right to your left is one of our new contestants today, Commander Brazel or Brazel? How do you say that, sir?
Brazel, thank you.
Brazel, you're very welcome, Commander. You got any kids at home that you have to do some Christmas shopping type thing for?
That's right. 4 boys, and they usually tell me what to buy and when, but...
As a man, do you think, Commander, that you're a good shopper?
I suppose as good as a man could be, but it looks as if I'm up against terrific competition here, Mr. Cullen.
You sure are outnumbered, but I'll tell you one thing. If we have to lock up the jury, you'll have more fun than anybody. The lady to your left is Mrs. Motskin. Is that right, Mrs. Motskin?
That's right.
Florence Motskin.
Right.
You got any hobbies that you want to tell us about?
Well, my hobby now is golf.
Your hobby is golf?
That's right.
You actually go out and play golf?
Right.
I don't know if we have anything. I think we're giving Ben Hogan away next week, but not right now.
That's fine.
Mrs. Kieran, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Miss Kieran, we're very happy to have you here. You've met everybody and everyone's met, so now that we're all set, you know all the contestants. What do you say we get started? Now, bargain hunters, let me tell you this. For the next 30 minutes, you have all the money in this world at your disposal. With it, we're going to invite you to bid for the merchandise we're going to put up for sale. Now, you can bid as high as you like, or you can stop whenever you like. If yours is the highest bid, without going over the actual retail price, I remind you of that, you get the item you're bidding for, and it is yours to keep forever. Now, like yesterday, Miss Hemingway understands this, the shopper who has the highest amount of assets at the end of the program will be the winner and will return tomorrow to compete for more exciting bargains. It might be one of you 3, it might be Mrs. Hemingway, we don't know. So if you can outshop the competition, you can be with us for days or weeks or months or years. You can be here even longer than we are. Any questions? Anything at all? All right, if everything's clear, let's take a look at our first item then to go up for bid. Shall we do that?
With lovely Beverly Bentley is the Rotobroil 400 Capri Automatic Infrared Rotisserie. It contains its own Rotoray heating element. It has a wraparound top cover, restaurant-type grill, front push-button panel, and bell-ringing timer and pilot light. It can cook a complete meal in one operation. Price authority, Rotobroil.
Say, boy, that is real pretty, isn't it? Nice and new and shiny. Well, we're going to start the bidding from left to right, and Miss Hemingway, as our defending champion, you're going to get the first crack at it. Well, how do you want to start the bidding, ma'am?
Well, I'd certainly love to have that.
I'd like to have myself.
I'll start the bidding at $25.
Thank you, Miss Hemingway. That's the beginning. Now, Commander, what would you like to bid on this rotobroil?
That's very nice. That would come in right handy for my wife. I'll bid $30.
$30. You're a real sport, Commander. As we say in the Navy, well done, sir. How about you, Miss Motskin?
Well, I think it would be worth $35 to make a chicken in there.
Be worth $35 to make a chicken anywhere. How about you, Mrs. Karen?
Oh, I'll say 45.
45. Thank you, ma'am. Back to you, Miss Hemingway.
$60.
All right, back to the Commander now.
I'll say 59 and free.
Oh, you can't go 59
because I've already bid.
No,
I will say...
It's 60, you see.
That's
Doesn't go over
right.
that. What would you like?
I will say 65.
$65. Thank you, Commander. Mrs. Motskin, ma'am.
Well, I'd like to freeze my bid.
You'd like to freeze your bid? Well, you very well may. And how about you, Mrs. Karen?
Oh, let me see. 67.
$67. Thank you, Miss Karen. How about you, Miss Hemingway?
Oh, I want that. I'll say 70.
Miss Hemingway says $70. Commander Brazel. I'm going to get that wrong all day. Commander Brazel.
Brazel, I'll stand pat.
You'll say what?
I'll stand pat.
He's going to stand pate. There you are. He's standing pat, and that buzzer means that those of you remaining two have one final bid, or you can stay where you are. Miss Kiernan, do you want to stay at 67, or do you want to up? You stay at 67. Miss Hemingway, what would you like to do?
Well, that means...
You automatically are going to stay. That's right. Now we have our bids. Let me review them for you. We have $70, we have $65, we have $35, and we have $67. And in here is the all-important information. You ready? All right. You're going to stand and fall on what we come up with right now. Someday I'm going to open this envelope and it's going to be empty. All right. Here it is, the price tag. Are you all ready? And guess who? It's $79.95, and it's you, Mrs. Hemingway, picking up right where you left off yesterday. Good. That's all right. And you hear that bell? That's something brand new we have for you. That means that there is a bonus. Yes, ma'am, there's a bonus, and it's going to be coming out there if you just take a look stage left so that you'll have something to cook. And here it comes. In your new Roto-Broil, we are giving you a year's supply of delicious Norbest frozen turkeys, one Norbest turkey for every major holiday. And I want to say congratulations and the very best of luck to you. Isn't that great? Huh? Oh, say, there's one point I'd like to bring up along about now, and that is this. You notice how the bids are instantaneously recorded directly in front of our contestants. They are being done on our tote machines made by the American Totalizator Company, and that's what keeps the bidding straight. Now, may we have the next item? If you just take a look over there to the left, may we have our next item? You're going to bid for the entire ensemble. Beverly, would you describe this, please?
Today, our fashion ensemble centers around this classic humbucker suit in gray regal flannel, detailed with a club collar, keyhole hip pockets, and a gently gored skirt with an action pleat. Carolyn's also wearing the handsome Rochelle earring, necklace, and bracelet set, made with a fringe of golden chains with polished tips, all by Monet. And for a touch of fragrance, 1 ounce of Lanvin's My Sin perfume, complete with atomizer. And for Carolyn's footwear, the Swish black suede trim tread pump with the bow, de Givenchy line, and a slender heel.
Oh, boy, I sure would like that ensemble, don't I? All right, let's begin the bidding now. Who are we going to start with? How about, we start with you, Miss Hemingway, did we not? Yes. So we're going to get, how do you say that again, Brazel?
Right.
I got it right. Commander, you start up, if you will. You just start the bidding.
That's right, sharp. I'll
Sure
bid
is.
$75.
Thank you, sir. $75 from the Commander. How about you, Miss Motskin?
I'd love to own that. I'll say $80.
Thank you, Mrs. Kieran.
Oh, that's just beautiful. $90.
$90. Back to our champion, Mrs. Hemingway.
Let me think.
All right, you think. We'll give you 2 seconds.
$110.
$110. And Commander, we're back to you.
$120.
Attaboy, Commander. Miss Motskin, back to you.
$125.
Yes, ma'am. And now you, Miss Karen.
$135.
Thank you, Miss Hemingway.
$150.
Commander. Oh, there's the buzzer. That means you all have a chance to stay pat or have one final bid. What would you like to do, Commander?
I'll bid $175.
That's the spirit. How about you, Miss Motskin?
I don't want to go above that.
You're going to stay right where you are. How about you, Miss Karen?
Oh, $178.
All right. And how about you, Miss Hemingway?
I'm standing pat.
You're standing right there? Okay. Now, Carolyn, you have the... Oh, give me this because this is the important information. Bye, Carolyn. Let me take a look in here. And here we go, the fashion ensemble. You all ready? Let me get over here where I can review the bidding. $150 for Miss Hemingway, $175 for the Commander, $125 for Mrs. Motskin, and $178. Here we are. The price of this one, the actual retail value, $145.35. Miss Motskin, you are the winner. Congratulations to you. Pretty good. Pretty good. You've done all right. Say, we're going to be back here with more surprise bargains right after this brief message from NBC Television.
The big surprise, Noah's Ark, and break the $250,000 bank. All tonight on NBC Television.
Tonight on The Big Surprise, Mike Wallace asks Francis X. Bushman the big question on the poetry of love. The $100,000 question.
So don't miss the big surprise tonight when Francis X. Bushman faces the $100,000 question.
A little later tonight, in color on Noah's Ark, Doctors Noah McCann and Sam Reinhart are faced with a double problem.
A mysteriously injured pup and the pup's mistress, an 8-year-old girl whose wealthy father has neglected her. It's a touching story of love restored on Noah's Ark.
Also tonight, in color, Bert Parks and break the $250,000 bank.
Marion Gibson, the football expert, and Dr. Harry Duncan are neck and neck in the race for the $250,000.
So don't miss this exciting family television tonight. The Big Surprise, Noah's Ark, and break the $250,000 bank all over most of these NBC stations.
And here we are, ready to go right on with The Price is Right, and ready with this next item, please, if you will, huh?
This is a magnificent diamond-studded, selected from Pekin of Fifth Avenue's famous collection of jewelry. Notice the lustrous cultured pearl in the center, and the surrounding tiers of sparkling diamonds, 38 in all, each gem in its own individual setting. Price authority, Pekin of Fifth Avenue.
Oh, boy, look at that. Here it comes over. Give you all a fast look at it on the way up here. Now, how do you like that, Miss Karen? Magnificent.
Beautiful.
Let Miss Motskin see that.
I've never had diamonds in my life.
Oh, they're down. You never had diamonds? I think there are 39 in there, one for every one of Jack Benny's years. The commander puts on his diamond glass. Thank you very much. And now you, Miss Hemingway, if you'll just put it there, let's start the bidding. All right, let me see. I started with the commander last time. Miss Motskin, it is your turn to start the bidding. You go right ahead, ma'am.
Where did you say it was from, Bill?
From Pekin. P-E-I-K, Pekin, yes, ma'am. P-I-E-K, yes, ma'am. You go right
I'm going
ahead.
to start that real high, let's say $750.
$750, all right. How about you, Miss Karen?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I'd love to have it.
Me too.
$800.
$800. Thank you, Miss Karen. How about you, Mrs. Hemingway? That's a cultured pearl. Ask it something.
$850.
850, says Mrs. Hemingway. How about you, Commander? Razzle.
See, the low bid was $700.
Low was $750, high's $850.
I'll say $700.
And you're underbidding, and you'll have to stay there. Is that right? All right, your first bid, you are permitted to underbid. Back to you now, Mr. Motz. Final bid coming up. This will be you either stand pat or bid higher than $850. What do you say, Miss Motskin?
I can't duplicate the $850. Is
No,
that right?
you go over it. Either stay at $750 or go over $850. One of the two. Which would you like?
$851.
$851. That's good. How about you, Miss Karen?
I think I'll stay.
You're going to stay at $800, and of course, you are going to stay at $850, Miss Hemingway, because the bidding is closed. Now, let me review the bidding, if I may. We have $850, we have $700, we have $851, and we have $800, and I, in my pocket, am carrying the answer to the whole thing. And when I say I have not seen these prices yet, I am telling the truth. You ready for a big surprise? All I have to say is the actual retail value of this beautiful necklace is exactly $850. Mrs. Hemingway, you hit it right on the nose. You do now. $850. Isn't that sensational?
I'd be afraid to wear it. It's so valuable.
Well, give it to me. I'll wear it. I might look silly, but it's sure worth some. $850, it's yours. Our congratulations to you. Oh, one thing, before we do anything else, I'd like to just give you folks a reminder. You might want to know how we get all of our contestants. I can tell you right now, they are chosen from our studio audience here at the Hudson Theater in New York. So if you're in New York at the moment, drop us a line right to the Price is Right NBC for tickets. We'll be happy to have you in our audience. You might end up on the show. If you plan to be in New York on a trip, drop us a line too. We'll be pleased to have you. Right now, we're going to take a few moments off. We'll be back in just a second. We got lots more things coming up, including that fabulous mink showcase, which you at home can win. We'll tell you all about it right after this pause for station identification.
Can the puppy be saved? See Noah's Ark in color tonight. And here we go into the second half of The Price is Right. And the bargain hunter's best friend, Bill Cullen.
Oh, thank you, Don. Go right. Hi there. Welcome back again. We're going to pick up right where we left off with quite a contest going. Miss Hemingway, our defending champion from yesterday, and 3 real fine challengers. Are you all ready to go? Commander Brazel, is that right?
Right.
I have that name right. He's shopping for 4 kids, and he's going to take them all for a ride on a boat or something like that. Here's our next item coming out. Oh, boy, dig this item.
We invite you to bid for the distinguished Atmos Century, the perpetual motion clock by LeCoultre. So magical that no more than 2 degrees of temperature will wind 48 hours of power into its sensitive mainspring, a symbol of beauty in its crystal and gilt case. Price authority, LeCoultre.
Oh, boy, that's one of the nicest mainsprings I've seen in a long time. Who did I start the bidding with last time? I did with you, Miss Motzkin,
Yes,
did I not?
that's right.
All right, we have a beautiful clock in addition to any house, and I wouldn't mind having it in my own, so we'll start with Miss Kiernan. You start the bidding right there, ma'am.
Oh, this will be hard.
Hell, it's beautiful, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I
Heavy,
love
too.
it.
What do you say?
$50.
$50? All right, how about you, Miss Hemingway?
$100.
$100, says Miss Hemingway. Here's the commander again, a man who knows timepieces, I'm willing to wager.
Maybe not big ones, but I'll bid $150.
$150. Thank you, Commander Brazel. How about you, Miss Motzkin?
I'll bid $160.
All right, Miss Kiernan. Kiernan.
170.
Thank you, Mrs. Hemingway, defending champion.
$200.
$200 is Mrs. Hemingway. The commander, sir.
210.
210. Miss Motzkin.
Well, it's beautiful, but I think I'll stay at my bid.
Good, you're going to stay at 160. Mrs. Kieran.
I like to start my bid.
You're staying at 170. Mrs. Hemingway, our defending champion.
Am I now the high bidder?
No, you're 200 and Commander Brazel is 210.
$250.
250, says Mrs. Hemingway. Back to the commander.
260.
And back to Miss Hemingway.
$275.
Back to the commander.
285.
Back to Mrs. Hemingway.
$300.
Back to the commander.
Quite a clock. 310.
310. You thought for a while there. That's good shopping. What do you say, Miss Hemingway?
$325.
Thank you very much. Commander.
335.
Oh, you two are fighting it out right down the line. The commander is in the purple trunks. Miss Hemingway.
$350.
Thank you. Commander.
360.
Mrs. Hemingway.
$375.
Commander.
399.
Later on, I want to know how you arrived at that figure. But for the moment, what do you say, Mrs. Hemingway?
I'll say $400. If it's $399, I'll shoot myself.
There you are, a bid of $400 and a promise of an encore. Commander, what do you think?
I'll stand pat.
Okay, that closes the bidding. Yikes. Let me run it down for you now. We have bids of $400, $399, $160, and $170. And now, hold your breath, everyone, because I actually don't know the value of this either. I have a... Okay? Oh, yes. You know, we are going to... I'll give you a hint. We're going to have a mass suicide on stage. 4 people shooting themselves. The retail value, $155, $150. You are all over it. Congratulations. Isn't that a beautiful piece of merchandise, though? Okay, nothing happens to you. You just don't happen to win that particular one. That goes back, and I don't know, it'll probably be appearing on a show again someday, and everyone's home making notes right now of the price. Say, for our next item for you at home, we have a real great thing for you, a chance to see how good you are as shoppers. Now, everything you're about to see can be yours if you make the right bid. First, let's take a real good look at our home showcase, okay? Let's see. Here it is. This is what you're bidding for.
You at home are bidding for these fabulous items. First, a deep brown, full-length natural ranch mink coat designed by Milton Herman with a dramatic off-the-shoulder collar and push-up spiral sleeves. Second, a white satin hat in a quilted motif trimmed with a rhinestone pin. Third, a miniature Longines Lady Starlight 17-jewel watch studded with 16 diamonds. Fourth, a black broadcloth classic handbag. And finally, an easy-to-carry three-piece set of whip luggage by Winship, a train case, a dress carrier, and a Pullman case, all covered in vinyl-treated beige Irish linen, lined in taffeta and bound in top-grain cowhide.
Oh, boy, isn't that sensational. Well, there they are. Those are the items in our home showcase for this week. Now, you add them up and send us your total estimate to the penny for the entire showcase. If yours is the highest bid, without going over the actual retail price, every item of merchandise you see here in this showcase will be yours. Now, here's Don Pardo to tell you how to go about submitting your showcase bids.
Write your name and address on the back of a postcard and under it the exact amount of your bid to the penny. Address your postcard to Mink Showcase. The Price is Right, Box 1784, Grand Central Station, New York, 17, New York. Send your card today. All entries for this week's showcase must be postmarked no later than midnight Friday, November 30th. The decision of the judges will be final. In case of a tie, there'll be a running bid-off.
All right, Bill. You probably wonder why I'm holding this clock. Well, I won it myself. Actually, what we're going to do, through the generosity of our producers and an ironclad clause in the contract, what we're going to do is this. This clock is going to go along with the next thing that you bid for, so it'll be automatic. But I would just like to say now, you at home, if you didn't get a chance to estimate the entire Mink Showcase, we'll be showing it again tomorrow and every day this week. Remember only this, that you may send in as many cards, make as many bids as you like. Okay, you all ready there, contestants? This one goes along with the next one, so you still have a chance. All right, now we take a look at our next item, please.
This is the Castro Automatic Push-Button Lounger. With single push-button control, it easily glides into any position without slipping forward or backward. The Castro convertible is constructed of all steel and built around a sturdy hardwood frame. Price authority, Castro Convertible.
Yes, isn't this lovely? I find myself with, oops, would you take this clock, please, ma'am? Just put it right there, because I think this is one of those, isn't it? Yes. There's a wire running to this chair. Well, there you are. And hello. Just a shampoo and a light shave, please. I'm going to be... All right, you folks want to start... Who started the bidding last time? Miss Karen, you started the bidding, Miss Hemingway.
$75.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. How much?
$75.
Thank you very much. All right. Whoa. There you are. All right, now who's next up there? Commander Brazel?
The kids would get a big kick out of that. I'll bid $100.
Kids, heck, I'm having a ball here myself. You know, kids like this could really go with a chair like this. You're bidding how much?
$100.
Wait a minute, my chair motor's making so much noise I can't hear you. $100?
Right.
Thank you very much. How about you, Miss Motskin?
Well, I'd like my husband to look as relaxed as you do, so I'll bid $130.
You mean to tell me your husband doesn't look this relaxed?
Well, he doesn't have a chair like that.
What's he do for a living, your husband?
He works hard.
That's the reason.
No.
I don't. I do this sort of stuff.
That's
But enough
wonderful.
about me. Let's talk about you, Mrs. Kieran. You make a bid, and I want you to know that you're only bidding for the chair, not the priceless contents therein.
Oh, I see.
I gotta get this run in my sock.
We always have a race at our house to see who gets the most comfortable chair, and I'd like that for myself.
Yeah.
Since I never get the other one.
How much
What did you bid?
I believe I bid $130, was that it?
150.
This is a very relaxing chair. 150. Back to you, Miss Hemingway.
You're making me very sleepy, Bill.
Yeah, I have that effect on most of the listeners.
$200.
$200. Hey, I just found something on the bottom of my shoe. I got a hole in my shoe.
Yes, you have.
Isn't that an amazing thing? Oh, well. How about you, Commander?
That sort of puts me in the middle.
Well, one away from the middle anyway. This would make a fine admiral's chair, sir. Wouldn't it?
Okay, I'll go 205.
Would you like to try the chair?
No, I would. You're a better, nice model. I couldn't look as relaxed as you do.
Well, thank you, sir. And how about you, Miss Motskin?
I won't go any higher, Bill.
I'm going higher all the time. Miss Kiernan, oh, there goes my microphone. How about you, Miss Kiernan?
What did I bid before?
$150.
And what did Mrs. Hemingway bid?
Huh? I'm not paying much attention. 205 is the top bid. My microphone just...
210.
210. All right, and that brings us to Miss Hemingway.
I'll I'll freeze my bid.
You freeze at $200. And how about you, Commander?
I'll freeze.
You freeze at $205. Mrs. Motzkin already has frozen, and Miss Kiernan, that automatically freezes you. All righty, let me take a fast look at our bids here. 200, 205, 130, and 210. You ready for me to try out now and open this thing? All right, I'll be back with you in just a minute. No wonder my microphone cable's broken. Here we have in here. Here's a card that says, "Get off the chair, you lazy bum." Hey, you know what the price of this one actually is? This is a real fine piece of merchandise here, and I happen to know right at this moment who the winner is. I'll give you a hint. The winner is at this moment seated at that desk, and it is someone that would interest the commander. So that gives you an idea there's one of the three ladies. Commander, which lady do you think it is?
Oh, I think it's probably the champion.
This is a whole new game we have here called Guess the Winner. The price is $219. That means that Mrs. Kieran is the lady who did it. Congratulations to you, Miss Kieran. Pretty good? Huh? I just want you to say that was more fun than I've had in a chair in a long time. Congratulations on that beautiful chair. We'll be back in a moment to find out who our best shopper for the whole livelong day is and who will return tomorrow, okay?
Hi, folks. These two pieces of foam rubber represent muscles. One happens to be normal and one isn't. A normal person's muscles, like this one, bend and contract and then resume their normal shapes. But a person suffering from muscular dystrophy doesn't have normal muscles. His muscles bend, contract, and stay that way. Gradually, the muscle wastes away and become useless. MD is a non-contagious and curable disease, and over 200,000 Americans have fallen victim to muscular dystrophy. Over 135,000 of them are children. Children who will not grow up unless the cause and cure of muscular dystrophy are found. The cause is urgent. Please help science defeat MD by contributing generously to your local march on muscular dystrophy. Or please send your gift to Muscular Dystrophy Associations of America, MDAA, care of your local postmaster. Thank you very much.
Folks at home to take a fast peek at that fabulous mink showcase of ours, for which you folks at home are eligible. Can we take a look at Carolyn over there? And all you have to do is estimate what is in this mink showcase. You see the coat, the hat, the gloves, the luggage, the watch, and Carolyn, of course, who is not included. But take a real good look, and remember, you can send as many cards, as many entries to the mink showcase as you like. Right now, it would be a good time for a final accounting. So, Don Pardo, do you have the final scores over there?
We certainly have, Bill, and our contestant number one, Mrs. Hemingway, has won the Roto-Broil, a bonus of turkeys, a diamond necklace, for a total value of $988. Commander Brazel, our regrets. I'm sorry you have not won anything. And now, Mrs. Motzkin. Mrs. Motzkin has won the fashion ensemble, total value $145. And, of course, Mrs. Keenan, who has just won the clock and the lounge chair for a total of $369. All right, William.
Okay, Don, and I just want the commander to know that nobody is going away from here empty-handed, or what do you call that thing that you carry in the Navy, with an empty hammock. We have for you a beautiful Longines Wittnauer watch, a Wittnauer product of the Longines Wittnauer watch people, and it shall be yours, and I hope it keeps good time for you, and it doesn't ring 8 bells or anything like that, but you look at it and know what. Okay? That's ours with our very best wishes, and thank you, Commander Brazel. Now, let me see. Brazel, I did it again. Who is the top winner here? Well, there it is. It is Miss Hemingway again, with $988 added to what she won yesterday. Congratulations. Hey, boy. Well, Miss Hemingway, that means that you're the best shopper, and you'll be with us again tomorrow when we're back here to pick up right where we left off with this little thing that we like to call the Price is Right. How do you feel, Miss Hemingway? You going to come back tomorrow?
If my nerves hold out.
Well, never mind the nerves. Look how well the bidding is holding out. You got about $2,700 or something in prizes. I'm not sure, but you'll be back here tomorrow. We'll have 3 brand new people against whom you can vie tomorrow, okay? We'll be looking for you, and you, Mrs. Kieran, Mrs. Motzkin, and Commander Brazel, we salute you and thank you ever so much for being aboard. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station, so be on hand. Don't forget, send us that postcard about the mink showcase. We'll be very happy to hear from you. Send in as many as you like. Till tomorrow, same time, Bill Cullen saying thank you, and bye, everybody. So long.
This is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with...
His clinic, a thatched hut. His patients, Congo natives. His enemies, disease and superstition. See March of Medicine in color tonight on NBC television.
Let us say hello to 4 bargain hunters who came here today to match their shopping skill. First of all, our returning champion, Mrs. Mary Helen Fetzko, a housewife from Youngstown, Ohio, back for her 5th day. Thus far, she has won $6,468 worth of merchandise. Boy, you're back here for your 5th day. You're married how many days? 8? 9? I keep forgetting.
You do that every day, and I forget too.
Gee whiz.
9 today.
You've been married 9 days today, and you've forgotten already? Well, it's going to be a long marriage. Did you work, Mary Helen, before you were married?
Yes, I did, Bill. As a matter of fact, I'm still working. I'm a switchboard operator.
Aren't you anxious to get back, or aren't they waiting for you to get back in Ohio?
Well, I thought they were waiting, but I got a wire this morning that said, keep up the good work.
Stay there and worry about the switchboard when you get home, huh? Pretty good deal. Let's say hello to Mr. Frank Wright, an artist from Lynchburg, Virginia. Hello, Frank.
Hello, Bill.
What type of artwork do you do, Frank?
I do commercial art, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I paint for fun of it.
Just portraits and landscapes and things like that. You married?
Yes, I'm married. I have 4 children, all boys.
Say, that's pretty good for you, isn't it? Let's say hello next down the line to Mrs. Mildred Elchin, a housewife from Shaytown, Pennsylvania. What are you doing in New York, Mildred?
I'm here just for the fun of it. My husband's at his office in New York City at the home office.
Yeah.
And I'm just here to have a grand time.
And while he's working, you're sort of living it up. What have you been doing thus far?
Oh, I've been shopping, and I've been down to Radio City to see the show, and doing a lot of other odds and ends.
And all the time the old man's in the home office.
He's working like mad.
Serves him right. Let's say hello to Mrs. Lydia Brown, a housewife from Wheaton, Maryland. What does your husband do, Mrs. Brown?
He's with the government, Bill, at the Social Security branch.
I was just going to give you my Social Security number, and I forgot. 1-841-46409, in case... by the way, do you have any children?
Yes, I do. I have a boy 10 and a girl 7.
Well, good enough. Let's get started with going on there. We're going to invite you bargain hunters now to bid for the merchandise. We put it up for sale. Go as high as you like. Stop whenever you like. Try to stop before you get to the before you get over the actual retail value, because once you go over, you've had it. If you win the most, you come back tomorrow, as Mary Helen's been doing. As long as you keep on winning the most, you'll keep on coming back and back. So that's it. You all set for some great buys? Okay, we have a turntable up first. Keep your eye on it, and let's see the first item we have today to go up for bids. And here we go. Watch the turntable now. There it comes.
Here's your chance to get off to a melodic start, because coming your way is a distinctive Dumont hi-fi phonograph. This unusual Governor Winthrop console design is an authentic adaptation of a slant-top desk. Drop the lid, and there's a 4-speed record changer that supplies up to 5.5 hours of continuous entertainment, plus a convenient record shelf. This mahogany veneered Dumont console also features 4 high-fidelity speakers. Price authority, Allen B. Dumont Laboratories, Incorporated.
Oh, thank you, Carolyn. This is lovely. There it is. You see it. This chicken, I don't think, goes with it. This chicken is just here as decoration. I think that's a rooster anyway, but it's hardly neither here nor there. Mrs. Fetzko is our returning champion. You're going to get a chance to open the bidding. So a real great Dumont hi-fi. So you start off on it. How much do you bid as a starting price?
I'll begin with 85, Bill.
85, says Mrs. Fetzko, is an opening bid. We go to Mr. Wright, our artist friend.
I'll say 150, Bill.
How much?
150.
150, says Mr. Wright. How about you, Mrs. Elchin?
I'll bid $189.
$189, says Mrs. Elchin. How about Mrs. Brown over there?
Oh, I'll bid $244.
$244. We got a lot of nice unround numbers here in this first time through. Back to our champion, Mrs. Fetzko.
$290, Bill.
$290, Mr. Wright.
$295.
$295, Mrs. Elchin.
$379.
$379, Mrs. Brown. Now you either have to stay where you are or go over $379.
I'll stay.
You stay at $244. How about you, Miss Fetzko? Top price is $379. You're $290.
I'll freeze too.
You freeze, Mr. Wright.
I'll freeze too.
You freeze, and that freezes it. Okay, all the bids are in. We have bids at $290, $295, $379, and $244. And let's take a look here and see what we got. I have here the answer, I can tell you that. Actual retail price, I'll give you one hint. One of our illustrious contestants has hit it right smack on the nose. Now, while you're wondering which one, I'll just tell you the price. $295, it is Mr. Wright over there. Congratulations.
wanted it. Wonderful, Bill.
Isn't that great?
It's great.
Do you have a hi-fi in Lynchburg?
No, I do not, and I wanted it very
Well,
much.
boy, you now got one. And I just found out something. This is sort of telling tales out of school, but you should be glad this chicken doesn't go with it. You know why? Because he turned him around and he got one wing clipped off there. He was shot down, I think, over Iwo Jima. But anyway, he's a nice fella, and the best of everything to you. Oh, boy. Congratulations to you, Mr. Wright. You're doing right well. Mr. Wright's first off as a winner. Let's see who comes up and wins second. We got something unusual for you this time. You all ready? All right, you take a look over to the left while Beverly makes a fool of herself. Here we go.
Let it snow and enjoy every minute of it with the next item, the ski bob, a new and exciting winter sport that combines the skill of skiing with the precision steering of bobsledding. The all-welded steel frame is lightweight for easy portability on ski lifts, and it can perform almost every maneuver that a skier can execute. Price Authority, Ski Bob Incorporated, Stratford, Connecticut.
There you are. All righty. I couldn't even get on it, let alone ride it. Mr. Wright, have you ever ridden a ski bob? And if you say yes, I'll drop dead.
Never in my life.
All right. The reason I ask you, Mr. Wright, you're going to open the bidding, and the one who wins is going to ski bob all over wherever you ski bob at. So, Mr. Wright, you start the bidding. Let's see how well you do.
$50.
$50. Would you like a ski bob, Mrs. Elchin?
Well, I'd like it. I guess I'd have to like it. I'd go up the mountain. It's not too far from my home. I live near the Poconos.
Oh, yeah.
I sure would have a good time. I might fall, but
yeah,
it'd be worth it.
This is the longest bid in the history of Price is Right. How much, Mrs. Elchin?
I think I'll bid about $89.
$89.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Elchin. We go to you, Mrs. Brown.
This is one bid, did you say?
No, but you can bid over or under. If you bid under, you've got
under.
to stay. You understand?
I'll say $54.
$54. That's an underbid and a freeze for Mrs. Brown there. We come back to our champion, Mary Helen Fetzko.
Can underbid too, Bill?
Mm-hmm. You too can underbid. And then you
75.
Freeze. 75, and that's Mrs. Fetzko's bid. She freezes there. We're back now to Mr. Wright. High bid is 89. You're at 50, Mr. Wright. Where would you like to go?
55.
No, you'd have to go over 89.
Oh, I freeze.
You freeze at 50. 89 is top bid, so everyone's finished. Here are the bids. 75, 50, 89, and 54. And there's the ski bob. And here's the answer. Let us see. Actual retail value, $59.95. Mrs. Brown over there on the end. You did it. $59.95.
My boy will have a ball. My boy will have a ball.
Hey, that's right. You got to. Oh, it's something else you're going to enjoy too. You're going to need some snow to go with your ski bob. So here it is. Your bonus. A blizzard. There you are. No, if this doesn't give you enough snow, all right, Beverly. So stop the blizzard. If this doesn't give you enough snow, you and your husband can have all you want during your 3-day weekend in Burlington County, Vermont, at the famous Shelburne Harbor Inn in Shelburne, Vermont, where you'll have a good, clear view of the beautiful mountains down which you will be ski bobbing.
Thank you very much.
You almost had 4 feet of snow there. You got on your hair, too. It looks lovely. But incidentally, the ski bob and some of our showcase items that you have seen and will be seeing can be seen right now at the National Sports Show in New York's Coliseum all this week. So drop over there and take a look. Oh, one thing. Before we go on with our shopping spree, I'd like to remind you that tomorrow is the big day. It's the day when we're going to announce the winner of that dramatic Valentine showcase of ours, if you recall, the one you saw last week. So be sure to look in tomorrow, because you might be the big winner. You never can tell. We'll be back here with more surprise bargains right after this brief message from NBC Television. You see the snow there? Welcome to King of the Royal Northwest Mounted. Look at that. Hey, I look like I'm standing out in Fairbanks, Alaska. That's really an effect. You see, the way we get that, I am standing outside on 45th Street where it's snowing. It's a very clever deal. Okay, it's a nice day. All right, enough snow already. I wish we'd use up that can. We bought that can of snow when this show went on last November, and I think it's finally exhausted now. Everybody ready for an item? All right, I guarantee you there's no snow included in this one. Look over there to your left, and well, let's take a look at our next item, please. We are bidding for an entire fashion ensemble.
Versatility is the key word of our fashion ensemble today. Carolyn is covered up in a handsome design by Mr. Mort that consists of a short jacket with charming choir boy collar, delicately edged in feminine pleats. Under the jacket, a dress unto itself, a sleeveless sheer wool checked sheath with slit bateau neckline to reveal the elegance of Marvella pearls with earrings to match. A bright touch of color in this smartly designed red handbag by Theodore of California, cleverly shaped into a roomy box of luxury calfskin. The better to hold a fragrant treasure, My Sin perfume by Lanvin. And finally, light blue calf takes off smoothly on the slimmest of platforms in this smart sling pump by Trim Tread, with a jaunty bow at the toe. This entire fashion ensemble is yours if the price is right.
Okay, there you are. You see it, and you've all had a good look at it. I'll give you a couple of reminders. First of all, what you're bidding for. You're bidding for the Mr. Mort dress and jacket ensemble, the jewelry, the handbag, the shoes, and My Sin perfume. Now, it's going to be a one-bid only item, which means you're going to have to come up with the right bid the first time. Mrs. Elchin, it's up to you to start. Now, you get one bid. You can all either overbid or underbid, however you want, but one bid only. Mrs. Elchin, you're first.
Bill, I'll bid $61.
$61 is the bid of Mrs. Elchin. We go now to Mrs. Brown. One bid only, ma'am. Over or under?
$89.
$89 says Mrs. Brown. How about you, Mrs. Petsko?
$85.
$85 says Mrs. Petsko, and we come down to the gentleman. Let's see what he bids.
I
Mr.
bid
Wright.
$90.
How many?
$90.
$90 says Mr. Wright. So the bids are in. It was a one-bid item, and here's what we have. 85, 90, 61, and 89. And answer contained herein. There's the item. We shall know in a second. Well, 117.85, and the man did it again. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I don't know whether it's a coincidence or not, but the men are winning more and more of these fashion items. Do you help your wife pick her clothes, Mr. Wright?
No, not very often.
It's too bad. You could have used that as an excuse, but now I don't know what you're going to do. Anyway, you have something nice to take to your wife, so wish her well with it, Mr. Wright, the very best. We have a lot of things coming up, including a final look at our trailer showcase, which you at home can win. We'll be telling you all about it right after this here pause for station identification.
Here we go into the second half of The Price is Right and the Bargain Hunter's best friend, Bill Cullen.
Yeah, hello there, Bargain Hunter's boy. We'd like to remind you to be sure and see the current issue here of TV Guide magazine. Here it is right here. Got a picture of Charlie Van Doren on the cover. It's a cover story of Charles Van Doren. He's the winner, you know, thus far of $143,000 on NBC TV's 21 show. And be sure to see 21 is coming Monday when Charles Van Doren is going to face the lady lawyer, Vivian Nearing, I believe, who will match wits with him. So be sure to catch that. Just thought I'd mention that right now. Everyone ready for another item? Because we're ready. Take a look over there to your left and see what Bev is wheeling in as we see our next item to go up for bids.
There'll be fun galore in your home if your shopping skill wins the next item. It's a Bell tape recorder that features stereophonic sound, 3 speeds, and a dual track record. This Bell tape recorder is fully equipped with a microphone, 2 5-inch reels, a recorded stereophonic tape, and connecting cable, plus built-in storage space for extra reels, and the handsome lined oak pattern plastic case. Price authority, Bell Sound Systems Incorporated.
Well, there it is. Thank you, Bev. I guess everyone can use that. I know I sure could. Mrs. Brown, you're going to be the opening bidder. You got all the snow out of your hair yet?
I guess
got
so.
a little more on the left side there. No, that's the right side. Yeah, there you go. All right, you open the bidding, Mrs. Brown. Let's see how well you do, huh?
Well, I'll bid $50.
$50 is the opening bid for Mrs. Brown. That brings us to our champion, Mary Helen Fetzko.
$125.
$125 for Miss Fetzko. How about you, Mr. Wright?
$149.
$149 says Mr. Wright. Mrs. Elchin.
I'll underbid that,
You may.
Bill. $139.
$139 is Mrs. Elchin's underbid. She, of course, freezes. We go back to Mrs. Brown, our opening bidder. Top is $149, and you're at $50, Mrs. Brown.
$329.
$329 says Mrs. Brown over there on the right. We come back to Mrs. Fetzko. Top is $329. You're at $125.
$3.95, sir.
$3.95, says Mrs. Petsko. That brings us to Mr. Wright. Top bid of $3.95, sir. You're at $1.49.
I freeze.
You freeze, okay. That takes us back to Mrs. Brown. You're at $3.29. Mrs. Petsko's at $3.95.
I'll freeze.
You freeze there. Mrs. Petsko naturally freezes. So the bids are in and the bidding's closed. Here's what we got. $3.95, $1.49, $1.39, and $3.29. And let's take a fast look at our answer here and see what actually we have. Actual retail value, $189.95. It is Mr. Wright again. Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Hey, but you are doing all right. You got yourself the hi-fi, the fashion, and the bell tape recorder thus far, haven't you?
Sound business, Bill.
Oh, boy, your wife's going to look beautiful, and you're going to have music galore around your house back there in Lynchburg. Best of everything to you, Mr. Wright. Oh, say, get set, because we got something coming up. The last chance for you at home to take a look at and estimate the value of this week's home showcase. Everything you're about to see can be yours if you make the right bid. Are you all ready? Okay, then. This is what you are bidding for. And here we go.
An exciting camping trip is in store for you. The whole family can go along in this wonderful 5-passenger country cruiser by J.P. Glaspie Manufacturing Company of Belleville, New Jersey. It folds up and attaches to any car and is fully equipped with tires and retractable caster wheels, has a sight-weight steel-welded body, fiberglass sides, and a heavy-duty canvas top. Inside the Glaspie Country Cruiser, complete equipment, including a gas refrigerator, 3-burner gas range with oven and broiler, kitchen work table, portable dining table, and 4 large bunks. Now then, every camping party must have a compass like this one, especially designed for sportsmen and easily attachable to the trailer. When you leave the trailer at night, use this big searchlight equipped with a number 715 leak-proof, long-lasting, ever-ready battery. If hunting is your sport, you're all set to go with 2 excellent rifles. A Marlin 336 ADL with 6-shot capacity, a Lyman 16B folding leaf rear sight, and quality walnut stock. Plus, a Marlin small game rifle, model 322 bolt action with 3-shot magazine. For the fishermen in the family, 2 H.L. Leonard handmade bamboo fly rods from William Mills & Son Incorporated. They're 7 feet long and equipped with fly reel and double-tapered fly lines of transpar silk. And finally, for a pictorial record of all the fun you're having, this Polaroid Speedliner land camera that develops its own pictures in just 60 seconds. This entire trailer showcase is yours if the price is right.
Okay, those are the items in our home showcase for this week. You're seeing them for the last time. Now add them up and send us your total estimate to the penny for the entire showcase. If yours is the highest bid without going over the actual retail price, every item in the showcase will be yours. Here's Don Pardo to tell you how to submit your showcase bids.
Write your name and address on the back of a postcard and under it the exact amount of your bid to the penny. Address your postcard to Trailer Showcase, The Price is Right, Post Office Box 308, New York, 46, New York. And send your card today. All entries for this trailer showcase must be postmarked no later than midnight tonight and must be in our hands no later than midnight February 27th. Letters are ineligible and only postcards can be considered. Remember, only postcards. The decision of the judges will be final. In case of a tie, there'll be a bidding runoff. And now back to Bill Cullen.
Okay, thank you, Don. And once again, may I remind you that tomorrow we will announce the winner of that terrific Valentine showcase, the one we showed you all last week. Of course, we'll have a brand new, exciting home showcase next Monday. All right, let's everybody get ready. We're back for the bidding here for the contestants. Take a look at the turntable. Keep your eye on it. It's going to spin around. And when it does, we'll see our next item to go up for bids. And let's see what we got for you here.
Whistle while you work at this handsome and handy Youngstown work cabinet. The edge grain maple top is designed as a special chopping and cutting surface, and there are 4 roomy storage drawers. The entire cabinet made of high-grade durable steel and finished in baked-on synthetic enamel. Price authority, Youngstown Kitchens.
Okay, there it is. Thank you, Bev. And there it is. Boy, you can do some fine cooking up a storm here. Who do we start with? I think we come back to our champion, Mrs. Petsko, don't we? Yeah, I started down there with Mrs. Brown last time. So you do the opening bid there, Miss Petsko. You go right ahead.
I'll begin with $25.
$25 is the opening bid for Miss Petsko. How about you, Mr. Wright? You've been doing all right today.
49, Bill.
49, all right. See how that works for you. Mrs. Elchin.
I'll bid $52.
$52 for Mrs. Elchin, and back to Mrs. Brown.
62.
$62 for Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Fetzko.
What's high, Ginger?
62 is high, you're at 25.
I'll freeze.
You freeze at 25, we'll go to Mr. Wright. 62 is high, you're at 49.
I'll say 75.
75 says Mr. Wright, we go to Mrs. Elchin. 75 is high, and you're at 52.
I'll freeze.
You freeze at 52. Mrs. Brown, you're at 62. 75 is high.
I'll freeze.
You freeze, and that does it. So the bids are in. We have bids of $25, $75, $52, and $62. And here's the answer. We will soon know. Good. Actual retail value, $144. The winner, Mr. Wright again. Congratulations. Hey, Mr. Wright. Working around the kitchen for your wife is going to be real easy because here with your new Youngstown work cabinet, we have this handy bonus, a sensational slicer from the General Slicing Machine Company that slices just about everything you want at any thickness you want. Congratulations to you, Mr. Wright, the best of everything. Boy, oh boy. We'll be back here in just a moment with another exciting item in today's shopping spree. Meanwhile, let's accept this bid from NBC Television. Okay, and here we are back again at The Price is Right. We got a final item for you. We got something I think you're really going to be surprised at. Everyone's going to want it. Take a look right over there, sort of past the camera looking at you, and let's see our next item to go up for bids. Here we go.
There's lots of fun on the water ahead with this Lone Star Corsair. It's made of high-quality aluminum with a power bar transom designed to handle high-powered outboard motors like this Mercury Mark 6, a two-cylinder outboard featuring anti-friction and roller bearing with a speed ability of up to 20 miles per hour. Price authority, Lone Star Boat Company and Mercury Outboard Motors.
Well, there you are, and lovely it is. Watch it, girls. You're going to get seasick rocking back and forth like that. Mr. Wright, you're going to be the beginning bidder, so let's have a go at it. You start the bid, sir. On this one, we want bids of $25 or more. Bid in units of $25 or more. Mr. Wright, sir.
Bill, I bid $200.
$200 says Mr. Wright is the starting bid. We go to Mrs. Elchin, next down the line.
I'll bid $300, Bill.
$300 says Mrs. Elchin. How about you, Mrs. Brown?
I'll bid $625.
$625 says Mrs. Brown down there. We come back to Mrs. Fetzko, our champion.
What's high, Bill?
$625 is high, and you don't have anything yet.
$480.
$480, you underbid. A $480 bid right there for Mrs. Fetzko. We go now to Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, $625 is high. You're at $200.
$475.
No, you have to either stay there or go over $625.
Oh, I freeze.
You freeze at $200. All right, how about you, Mrs. Elchin?
High bid is what, Bill?
$625. You're at $300.
I'll say $626.
$626 says Mrs. Elchin. $25 units. Yeah.
$650.
$650. That's good. So we go to Mrs. Brown. You're at $625. Top is $650.
I'll freeze.
You freeze at $625, and that does it. Okay. Here's what we have: $480, $200, $650, and $625. And as I say, I don't know the prices of any of these things either, but I'm going to find out in a minute. Actual retail value of the boat, $500, and the winner once again is Mrs. Fetzko over there. $500. Congratulations, please.
We both like boating.
You like boating?
Very much.
Well, you got yourself a boat right now, Mrs. Fetzko. Best wishes. Say, it's time for the final accounting to find out who has won what and who comes back tomorrow. So, Don Pardo, what is the tally?
We have it, Bill. Mrs. Fetzko has won the boat for a total of $500. And Mr. Wright has won the hi-fi, the fashion ensemble, tape recorder, Youngstown work cabinet, and meat slicer for a total of $764. Mrs. Elchin, we're sorry that you didn't win anything, but here comes Carolyn, and she has for you a beautiful Whitnar watch, a product of the Longines Whitnar Watch Company. Now then, Mrs. Brown has won the ski bob and the trip to Vermont for a total of $171. Now back to Bill Cullen.
Now that means with a total of $764, top winner of the day, we have a brand new champion, Mr. Wright. Congratulations to you, Mr. Wright. Real good going. And of course, Mr. Wright, you'll be back here to pick up right where you left off with us again tomorrow, won't you, sir?
Yes, sir.
And to you, Mary Helen Fetzko, I want to say thank you ever so much. We sure enjoyed. You were with us 6 days and won over $6,000 worth of merchandise.
That's right, and I want to thank you.
Well, we thank you because it was a pleasure. And give our regards to your 9-day husband, your husband of 9 days, Mike, will you?
I will.
Incidentally, the bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines that you see there right in front of the contestants, made by the American Totalizator Company. Our bidders come right from our studio audience, so if you'd like to drop by when you're in town, pick up your tickets at the mezzanine desk, NBC Television, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, New York 20, New York. Don't forget that this is the last day to mail your cards for that big trailer showcase. Tomorrow's the big day, of course, when we announce the winner of the Valentine showcase that we showed you all last week. So be sure to be with us. Meantime, Mr. Wright, you and I will be back here tomorrow again to pick up right where we left off. And our thanks to retiring champion Mrs. Fetzko and to Mrs. Elchin and Mrs. Brown for being with us today. This is Bill Cullen saying, watch us tomorrow, same time, same station, when we'll be back with another session of The Price is Right. Okay? Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Models Down by Susie Perez. This is the Mark Goodson, Bill Cullen production in association with the National Broadcasting Company. This is Don Pardo speaking. Today, these 4 bargain hunters match their shopping skills on The Price is Right, the exciting game of bidding, buying, and bargaining with your host, Bill Cullen.
Yeah. Oh, there. Hello, Hi. Hello. And welcome to The Price is Right. Golly, Ned, but it is good to have you aboard. Hey, today starts a brand new showcase. Brand new one that I know you folks at home are going to love. I'll give you one hint. One hint I'll give you. It's great for summertime. That's all the hints. You stay tuned, and we'll be showing you all about it a little later on. Let's say hello to our new defending champion, Mr. Jerry Lind, a plumber from Jefferson, Ohio, 6 feet, 305 pounds, back for his second day. Thus far, he has won $1,397 worth of merchandise.
Thank you, Bill.
Hi there, Jerry.
Thanks to you, and thanks to the sponsors, and thanks to the entire NBC show and the privilege of being here with you.
Hey, Jerry, that's awfully nice. I'd like to make one correction. We ain't got no sponsor. But we do have later on in the week, actually, as far as that's concerned. Hey, was your family watching?
Yes, sir. They were watching, and it's a big surprise that they called up from one end of the town to the other, and the whole town was in a turmoil, and this morning, I guess the whole town is
back in the turmoil again.
Yes.
Okay, all you folks there in Jefferson, Ohio, hang on and enjoy the show. How you do, Mrs. Odell Lumpkin, a housewife from Highlands, Texas?
How do you do, Bill?
What does your husband do?
Well, he is a mass spectroscopist for an oil company in Texas.
Well, that is a shame. I hope he, I hope he has compensation. What is a mass spectroscopist? What is he?
He is a mass spectroscopist.
Well, serves him right. A mass spectroscopist. I could usually have spectroscope. What does he do?
Well, it's this mass spectroscopist.
See, there you do that too now.
That makes it interesting. The mass spectrometer is a means of analyzing physical measurements.
Physical measurements?
Yes.
You mean like 35, 23, 35?
No, this is more to do with the elements of things.
Well, these are pretty...
Elementary, my dear. Yes, Watson.
I have some pretty elemental things in mind, too. Let's say hello to Miss Lenore Dirtwer. Hello, Lenore.
Hello.
Boy, you're a housewife from Appleton, Wisconsin, it says here. What are you doing in New York?
Just vacationing. This is our 30th wedding anniversary.
Well,
and we spent a vacation at Washington at a convention.
What kind of convention?
Red Cross convention. My husband is chapter chairman of Appleton, Allegheny County.
I see. I heard they had their convention there. And let's say hello to Mrs. Miriam Loden, a secretary from Rochester. Hi, Miriam.
Hi.
Do you have any children?
2.
Are they watching?
Yes, they're right out there in the audience, boy and a girl.
Okay, no coaching, please, down there. Let Mother work it herself. Well, now that we've met everybody, I'm sure you know how the game works. We put the merchandise up for bids. You go to work and bid on it. It goes to the person who bids the highest and who does not go over the actual retail value. So bid away, try not to go over. Take a look at our turntable. Here comes our first item to go up for bids, and watch it spin now.
Here's your chance to get off to a terrific start with a new Philco electric range. It features an impressive back panel with brightly colored controls, a quick set timer for automatic oven control, and a roast meter. The 4 surface units are self-regulating, and there's an extra smoke and odor stop to filter out cooking odors. The Sunday-size oven includes an extra patented Jiffy griddle for short order cooking. And there's an exclusive patented broil under glass broiler. The spacious storage compartments are below. Price authority, the Philco Corporation.
Toil. You all set? My mic's out. My mic's out. Hello there. Well, now, wait a minute. Just follow me over here. May I use your mic, sir?
Yes, sir. You go right ahead, Bill.
Mine went bust, you know.
Sorry,
I think
sir.
someone kicked out my plug. Well, okay, now I have the information that I need here in my envelope, and here comes Beverly with another microphone. Thank you ever so much, Beverly. Good evening. Testing 1, 2, 3. You getting me? Hold this, Mr. There you are. If it works, you just go right into it. Okay, we'll start the bidding with Mr. Lind there. Mr. Lind, you're the first one to go, so let's see what you
Well, I'd
can
like
do.
to have that. It's almost tempting to make a man want to get married again.
Well, now, don't make any rash statements, Mr. Lind. I mean, you can win it and sort of cook freelance if you want. You go right ahead.
Well, I'll start that with $50.
$50, says Mr. Lind. It's an opening bid. How about you, Miss Lumpkin?
75.
75, Miss Sturfler.
100.
100, Miss Loden.
125.
125, Mr. Lind.
$150.
150 to you, Miss Lumpkin.
175.
175 to Miss Sturfler.
180.
Miss Loden.
190.
190 to you, Mr. Lind. Champion.
$200.
200, Miss Lumpkin.
219.
219. The buzzer means everybody remaining gets one more bid, beginning with you, Mrs. Durfler. You're at 180. Top is 219.
299.
299 is Miss Durfler's final bid. Your final bid, Miss Loden. You're 190.
300.
300. Final bid for Miss Loden. Your final bid, Mr. Lind.
I'll pay you $349.
349. Miss Lumpkin, your final bid.
351.
351, and the bids are in, and here's what we have. 349, 351, 299, and 300. Here's the answer. We will know ere long. I'm anxious to know myself. It's a beautiful piece. That's all I have to say. Actual retail value, $529.96. Mrs. Lumpkin, it is yours. Congratulations, Lou. There's your price tag right there.
Thank you, Bill.
Isn't that beautiful? And that range does everything. That is a beautiful piece, actually. Well, now, we got that first item out of the way. Now, if you're all set, we got something we think you'll enjoy. May we have the next item, please? And this time, all of you, you just look over there, if you will. Yeah, you're going to see some fashion bent for glamour. Let's see what we got.
An invitation to dress formally. In the classic elegance of black and white, luxurious knife-pleated shark skin and a sleeveless jacket with striped silk lining that comes off to reveal a dramatic halter gown designed by Anne Klein for junior sophisticates. Formal jewelry glitters in a shower of rhinestones, necklace and bracelet, all with a diamond look by Kramer. To complement your white cotton shorties by Darnell. A formal fragrance is in the air with glamorous Lemont perfume by Cody. As you dance through the night wearing lustrous white kid halter pumps, accented with a dot and dash motif by Trim Thread. This entire ensemble of formal elegance is yours if the price is right.
Yeah, that's a nice one. All right, now, a couple of reminders, everybody. You were bidding for the gown, the gloves, the Kramer jewelry, the Lemont perfume, and the Trim Tread shoes. Now, it's going to be a one-bid item. Everybody gets one bid and one bid only, beginning with Mrs. Lumpkin and ending up with Mr. Lind. Mr. Huh?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, Miss Lumpkin. I'm ready, too.
126.
One bid for Mrs. Lumpkin, 126, and that's final. Yours, Miss Durfler, one bid only.
149.
149. Miss Loden, one bid only.
I'm going to underbid.
You may.
100.
100. Now, Mr. Lynn, you said the stove made you want to get married again. What does this do to you?
I don't know. I'd have to stretch that a little bit.
Yeah, Mr. Lynn, one bid and one bid only.
What was the high bid on that, please?
I can give you the high 149. That's the only one I can give you. 149 is top.
150.
150 says Mr. Lynn. Well, now let's see how your business acumen is. That the way you say it? We got the price here anyway. Let's see what happens here. Actual retail value 14295. The winner, Mrs. Lumpkin, for 2 in a row. Congratulations, and there's the price tag. Boy, you're going.
Oh, gee. This is luck.
Isn't that beautiful? It is yours, Mrs. Lumpkin. I can just see you wearing that, making pies in your new range. We'll be back here with more surprise bargains right after this brief message from old NBC television. Don't go away now.
Now, live on television for the first time, the world's greatest magicians performing feats of prestidigitation when Producer Showcase presents Festival of Magic. Your master of ceremonies, Ernie Kovacs, ready to conjure up secrets of the black art. Ernie Kovacs has... Mr. Kovacs. Ernie! Oh, well. You'll see America's own Milburn Christopher, who will catch a bullet between his teeth from a gun fired at him. From India, the fabulous Sokar cutting a woman in half with a buzzsaw in full view of the audience. England's Cardini is artistry in deception as he performs intricate card tricks while wearing gloves. See lovely June Merlin from Ireland, the world's finest female magician. From China, Li King Si and sleight of hand tricks with bolts of silk and bowls of water. And now, abracadabra. You'll want to appear when Producer Showcase presents Festival of Magic in color with MC Ernie Kovacs. That's tonight on most of these NBC stations.
Hello there, and here we are back again at The Price is Right. You know, give me about 30 seconds of your time to say this. Too many times in television and radio and things like that, we take things for granted. About 2 minutes ago, you saw my microphone suddenly go out and stop working, and I hope you noticed that in a total of about 35 seconds, I had a brand new one plugged into somewhere, operating perfectly so you could continue to hear the show as it goes along. So for the technical staff, the guys behind the scene, let's hear it. Now, real good job. Real nice. See, I say that, and they take more pictures of me than the contestants. Everybody ready now? Okay, we're all ready with the next one. Take a look over there to your left, and let's see our next item to go up for bids, huh?
Here's an unusual item to inspire your bidding skill. A statuesque bird cage. Yes, it's handsomely designed by the Ritz Company to stand a full 6 feet tall in an obelisk shape with gleaming gilt base and colorful turquoise wire top. Inside, the merry chirping of 4 parakeets from the Wing and Fin Pet Center in a variety of bright colors. Price authorities, the Ritz Company and the Wing and Fin Pet Center.
Hey, that is a real smart-looking outfit. I know those who Cadillac would say that's for people with long, tall parakeets, but that looks real good. Miss Durfler, you're going to start the bidding on this one. Let's see how well you do. This is not a one-bid item. You bid until stop.
25.
25, Mrs. Loden.
30.
30, Mrs. Lynn. Mr. Lynn.
35.
35, Mrs. Lumpkin.
50.
50 to Miss Durfler.
60.
60 to Miss Loden.
65.
65 to Mr. Lynn.
$70.
70 to Mrs. Lumpkin.
75.
To Miss Durfler.
80.
To Miss Loden.
85.
85, the buzzer. Everybody gets one more bid. You're first, Mr.
How many about freeze, Bill?
He freezes there. Miss Lumpkin.
The high is what?
The high is 85.
86.
86. Miss Durfler, final bid.
89.
89. Miss Loden, final bid.
Freezing.
Freezing. Good. The bids are in. The parakeets are fighting. Stop it over there, fellas. The bids are $70, $86, $89, and $85. All right, that's nice. Now, don't fight. See what we got here. Actual retail value, $118.80. The winner is Mrs. Durfler. Congratulations. And here is your price tag, man. Look at that, huh? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Hey, we got something here. It's only beginning. It is only beginning, so you just get ready. We have for you, there's a bonus bill, from the Metropolitan Retail Florists Association, 5 beautiful philodendron plants, almost 5 feet high, or 5 feet high, set in a bright white clay pot. And to keep your birds happy and healthy for a long time to come, a full year's supply of Hart's Mountain Balanced Diet for Parakeets. including nutritious seed, conditioned food, keep goodies, and accessories for their glamorous cage. Congratulations to you. There you are, your bonus card, too, heading your way. Well, don't anybody go too far away. We have a lot of real fine things coming up here on The Price is Right. We'll tell you all about it right after this brief pause for station identification.
It's daytime TV's exciting quiz game Tic-Tac-Dough today.
Here we go into the second half of The Price is Right, and the bargain hunter's best friend, Bill Cullen.
Oh, there, bargain hunters. Hi there. Well, now, at home there, everybody get set because here it comes. Your turn on Price is Right to bid at home. And today, for the first time, we are showing a brand new and exciting home showcase. Everything you're about to see can be yours if you make the right bid. Are you all ready? Okay, then. This is what you're bidding for.
Adventure on the Water. A fabulous boat showcase. This 18-foot Lone Star Eldorado, handsome Dover white hull with blue trim, built by the Lone Star Boat Company of Grand Prairie, Texas, and Bremen, Indiana. The spacious 5 by 9-foot cabin has inside steering and convertible seat bunks to sleep to. As you skim through the water, your speed will be recorded on this special air speed speedometer with 2 gauges imported from Japan, which attaches easily to your boat. And your Lone Star Eldorado will be powered by 2 Mercury motors from the Kiefer Corporation, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Both new 20-horsepower Mercury Mark 25 models with Dynafloat suspension, sound blanketing, safety steering, and automatic rewind starting. You'll just relax in comfort wearing this handsome short-sleeved sweater shirt by Puritan Sportswear, Altoona, Pennsylvania. The Brookview design in luxurious Van Lawn fabric. For exciting water sport, you'll take along this pair of AFCO laminated rider water skis by the Atlantic Pacific Manufacturing Corporation, 5 feet 9 inches long, colorfully painted in red with yellow design and arrow emblem through the ring buoy. Cast out to catch the big ones with this fiberglass medium trolling rod for open water fishing, custom built and hand wound with 4 line guides and hand carved butt. Finally, to trailer your boat between waters, a T-knee trailer, Youngstown, Ohio, model OB70, a rugged design to carry up to 1,200 pounds with heavy-duty coil springs and airplane-type shock absorbers. This entire boat showcase is yours if the price is right.
Okay, those are the items in our home showcase for the week. Add them up and send us your total estimate to the penny for the entire showcase. If yours is the highest bid without going over the actual retail price, every item in the showcase will be yours. Right now, Don Pardo is going to tell you how to submit your showcase bid.
Write your name and address on the back of a postcard and under it the exact amount of your bid to the penny. Address your postcard to Boat Showcase, The Price is Right, Post Office Box 97, New York, 46, New York. All entries for this boat showcase must be postmarked no later than midnight Thursday, May 30th, and must be in our hands no later than midnight June 5th. Letters are ineligible and only postcards can be considered. The decision of the judges will be final. In case of a tie, there'll be a bidding runoff. Previous showcase winners are not eligible. Okay, Bill, carry on.
All right, thank you, Donald. Incidentally, all items in the boat showcase should be estimated at FOB prices, city of manufacture, or port of entry, exclusive of taxes. Okay, good. We'll be showing it to you again, but get those cards in right now if you'd like. Everybody back here at the studio on The Price is Right, take a look over there to your left, and let's see what we got coming up for bids.
Make the most accurate bid, and you'll win a complete wardrobe of linens. An impressive collection of Dan River sheets and pillowcases, including debutante percales with fine silky texture, attractive fashion border designs in an array of floral, striped, and scalloped patterns, plus a complete assortment of lovely pastels. 20 full top sheets, 16 full-fitted bottom sheets, and 40 pillowcases. A total of 76 pieces of luxury linens. Price authority, Dan River Mills.
And boy, there it is. Anyone who's ever shopped for a complete linen wardrobe knows what that's like. Well, now, we're going to begin the bidding on this one with Mrs. Loden down there on the far right end. Miss Loden, we're going to ask you to start it. This is not a one-bid item. You bid until stopped, so you just go right ahead. I can see every woman, every lady in the audience has her mouth watering right now. I can tell you. You just start.
25.
Miss Loden starts at 25, and Mr. Lynn.
I'll bid 50, Bill.
$50 says Mr. Lynn, putting it right up there. How about you, Miss Lumpkin?
76.
76. Miss Durfler, to you.
100.
100 back to Mrs. Loden, who started.
125.
125. Buzzer. Everybody gets one more bid, beginning with Mr. Lynn. Mr. Lynn tops 125. You're at 50. This is your final bid.
$179, Bill.
Mr. Lynn says 179. Miss Lumpkin, you're at 76. Top is 179. This is your final bid.
243.
243. It goes to the one who bids the highest without going over. Your final bid, Miss Durfler.
$245.
245 says Miss Durfler. Miss Loden, your final bid. You're 125. You freeze. Okay, bids are in. We have bids of 179, 243, 245, and 125. In here, the answer, and the entire 76 linen pieces goes to the person who bid the highest, if they did not go over the actual retail value. Actual retail value, 20923. The winner, our champion, Mr. Lynn. Congratulations to you. There you are, sir. Okay. Now, tell you what, Mr. Lynn, you did a real good job. You got yourself a 76-piece linen set, and you heard the bell. That means bonus time. You know that. All right, take a look over there. We're going to make it real easy for you to keep your new linens fresh and clean. You won't have to get married this way, you see. Yes. We have a Westinghouse washing machine made of ponderized steel with look-in loading door. There's a Westinghouse control dial and a capacity of 8 pounds. Congratulations to you, sir. You really did yourself a job, too. That's something? Oh, boy. The bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines made by the American Totalizator Company. You see right in front of each and every one of our contestants there. All right. Now, if everybody's ready, we have another real fine item for you. All set? Okay. Now, you take a look over in that general direction there, and we got an item coming up for bids that I know all of you are going to like. Now, get ready and be good bidders, because here it comes.
Listen to the melodic tinkling of fine crystal. You'll be hearing it in your home if you make the best bid for this elegant set of Cambridge glassware. A complete service for 8, including goblets, sherbets, cocktail and wine glasses, tumblers, and salad plates. 48 sparkling pieces in beautiful harvest pattern, all hand engraved in luxurious rock crystal to set the mood for festive tables. Price authority, the Cambridge Glass Company, Cambridge, Ohio.
And lovely they are, and Carolyn, you're pretty, but you ain't no Red Norvo. This is a one-bid item. Everybody gets one bid and one bid only on this one, so we're going to start it with our champion, Mr. Lynn. There you have it, one bid only on this one.
How many pieces is there, Bill?
48. Service for 8. 6 to a setting. Mr. Lynn, could you give us a single bid there?
Yes, sir. I'll say $200.
200 even, says Mr. Lynn. Miss Lumpkin.
127.
127. Miss Durfler.
140.
140. Miss Loden.
150.
That's it. The bidding's in. 150. We have bids of $200, 127, 140, and 150. And I would like to say that somebody here, one of you good people, has hit it right smack on the nose. Actual retail value, $200. You have done it again, Mr. Lynn. There's your card. Boy, oh boy. You're a pretty good shopper, you know. There's the bonus. Now, you got your set of glassware. It should be seen as well as used, Mr. Lynn, for your bonus. From the young, take a look at the turntable, from the Young Manufacturing Company, Norwood, North Carolina, a handsome, young, modern two-piece great front. And there it is in the sculptor design. Has stunning leather panels set within the sculpted frame of the hutch top. And diamond-matched veneers on the cabinet doors below. Congratulations to you, Mr. Lynn. You're really going great guns. Look at them piling up there. Boy, oh boy. That is a real lovely item. We'll be back here on The Price is Right in just a moment with another real exciting item in today's shopping spree. Meanwhile, let's us accept this bid from NBC Television, huh?
This is Mrs. Charles N. Gibbs, a young wife and mother. This is her husband, Master Sergeant Charles N. Gibbs of the Marine Corps, veteran of 2 wars. And this little fellow is their 8-year-old son, Charles Neil Gibbs, Jr. They're a fine, very courageous family. Neil is a cerebral palsy boy, and until a couple of years ago, he couldn't walk or get around so well. Now, thanks to excellent treatment at home and in the hospital, he's able to lead a more normal life. This would not have been possible without a tremendous research program, which must continue if our doctors and the hundreds of physical, occupational, and speech therapists are to have tools with which to fight cerebral palsy. Neil is the Golden Deed Herald for the United Cerebral Palsy Annual Campaign. On behalf of more than 500,000 cerebral palsy children and adults, he asks you to help fight cerebral palsy. Please join the Golden Deed Crusade and send your contribution to United Cerebral Palsy, care of your local postmaster.
Okay, here we go. Back on The Price is Right. Well, now, let's go on with our shopping spree. You see in front of you right there, Miss Lumpkin and you, Miss Derfler, a black box, plain black box there. Miss Lumpkin, Miss Derfler, will you two ladies just sort of get together and open it, please? Open the box. You go right ahead there. Open it. And here comes Carolyn to help you.
Oh, would you like this?
Mink! Yes, the dramatic beauty and elegance of natural ranch mink. A fabulous cape by Randolph Garfield, fashioned into the luxury of a coachman style, shaped in an exotic cabochon effect. Yes, the enchantment of natural ranch mink is yours to wear home, if the price is right. Price Authority, Randolph Garfield, New York.
And lovely it is, and I know everyone wants. You look fine in it, Mr. Lynn. That is you. Now, on this one, we're going to ask you to make bids of at least $50. $50 or more at all times. Carolyn will stand there and give you a chance to look at it. And Mrs. Lumpkin, will you kindly start the bidding, please, ma'am?
Well, I'll start at 250.
250. All right, Miss Derfler. Units of 50 or over.
300.
300. Miss Logan.
400.
400. Mr. Lynn.
450, Bill.
450. Miss
500.
Lumpkin. 500 for Mrs. Lumpkin. Miss Derfler.
700.
700 to Mrs. Logan.
750.
750 to Mr. Lind, our champion.
Now, Babe.
Yes, sir.
$800, Bill.
800 even, says Mr. Lind. Mrs. Lumpkin.
850.
850 to Miss Derfler.
1,000.
1,000 to Miss Loden. The buzzer, before you bid, everybody gets one more bid and one more bid only, beginning with Mrs. Loden. You're at 750. Top is 1,000. This would be your final bid.
I'm going to freeze.
You're going to stay there. Mr. Lind, you're at 800. Top is 1,000. This would be your final bid, sir.
I believe I'm going to freeze, Bill.
Going to freeze right there. All right, Mr. Lind. Miss Lumpkin, top is 1,000. You're at 850.
Freeze.
Freeze. The bidding's over. 1,000 stands as high. We have bids of $800, $850, $1,000, and $750. It goes to the top bidder who does not go over the actual retail value. Everybody take a deep breath. See exactly what everybody's going to do here. Actual retail value, $900. The winner is Mrs. Lumpkin. Congratulations, sir. There it is. Good job. Oh, are you going to look jazzy when you leave this theater, huh? Well, let's get to our final accounting to find out who's won what and who comes back tomorrow. Hey, Don, you got one?
We're all set, Bill. Mr. Lind, our champion, has won the linens and the washer, the glassware, and the hutch for a total of $639. Mrs. Lumpkin has won the Philco range, the fashion ensemble, and the fur for a total of $1,572. And Mrs. Derfler has won the bird cage with the parakeets and the palm and the bird seed for a total of $144. And Mrs. Loden, we're sorry that you did not win anything today, but we do have for you a beautiful Polaroid camera that develops its own pictures in just 60 seconds. There are your totals, Bill.
Thank you ever so much, Don. Well, without any doubt, that means that you, Mrs. Lumpkin, from where, Highlands, Texas?
Yes, near Houston.
Near Houston, you are our brand new champion with $1,572 worth of winnings. Congratulations, sir. And Mr. Lynn, you didn't do bad, knocking off 600 plus as the day wore on, and we thank you ever so much, sir, for being with us. You were a good champion.
And I thank you for being able to be here.
A real pleasure. Thanks to Mrs. Derfler and Mrs. Loden. It's been swell having all of you. Mrs. Lumpkin and I will be back again tomorrow to pick up right where she left off. Oh, one thing, be sure to watch NBC TV's Festival of Magic on Producer Showcase tonight, 8 p.m. New York time. Famous magician perform tricks that have never been performed on television before. And our old friend Ernie Kovacs is going to be there as host. That's tonight over most of these same NBC stations. Well, Miss Lumpkin and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. This is Bill Cullen saying for The Price is Right. So long, and thanks for watching us. Bye.
Models dresses by Dan Keller. This is a Mark Goodson-Todman production in association with the National Broadcasting Company. This is Don Pardo speaking.
The world's greatest magicians perform feats of prestidigitation when Ernie Kovacs MCs 90 minutes of the Festival of Magic.
Tonight on NBC television.
Don't forget to hit subscribe.